guys, and welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, but I really do want to start posting more content. But anyway, if you don't know me, my name is Emmy and I have a small crochet business. I mostly make amigurumi plushies, some other things too, but mostly plushies. So to get started, I am just going to show you my makes for the week. Now, it hasn't been a real productive week, but I have made a couple of things that I'm really excited to show you guys. So I have been kind of like pattern designing a little bit. I have a new pattern out now. Well, I have a pattern that's in testing. So hopefully I have a new pattern coming out on March 16th, and I don't know when I'm going to post this video, so it could be before or after that, but I have a new pattern coming out on March 16th, and that is called Darby the Dino, and it's one of my mini plushie patterns. So I will show you guys a picture because I don't have my Darby out right now, but I'll post a picture somewhere on here so that you guys can see what it looks like. But anyway, that's coming out on the 16th, and I wanted to show you guys a pattern that I have out already that I released earlier this week, which today is March 8th. So I think I put this one out, I don't know, a couple days ago, but my son is obsessed with Gabby's Dollhouse. Don't know why. He loves Gabby's Dollhouse. He loves everything about dollhouses, so I think that's how he found Gabby's Dollhouse. I have never heard about Gabby's Dollhouse before my son started watching it. So I made, if you can see her, I made a Gabby. So this is actually a free pattern on my Ko-fi shop, which I'll put all of the links and everything for all of the patterns and stuff down in the description, like I do in any of my videos. So they'll probably be in a Google Doc. But anyway, so I'll link this one. So this is a free pattern on my Ko-fi shop for this cute little doll, which I really like how she turned out. So I actually made him one, and then I made this one. So, as I was saying, I made him one, and then I actually redid it and changed a little bit of what I did. So, like, I kind of changed the pattern a little bit. So I made this one, and I think she came out really super cute. She's not the quickest to make. No doll is quick to make.
Hey, look at my doll.
You want to show them your Gabby? So this was the original Gabby that I made. So she was first, and then this is what I came up with. Like, I took off a row from the head. I made the body a little shorter, as you can tell. Like, I made the body a little, this one's much taller than this one. So I made the body a little bit shorter. Other than that, like, there was only like a couple things that I changed about it. But I really liked how this one turned out. So I made and designed Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse. What else did I do this week? So that was one of the patterns that I released. I guess I'll show you guys the other designers' patterns first, and then I'll put mine in at the end, what I've been working on. Because this week I have designed, or like, you know what I mean, like fixed some of my patterns that I've designed, or like thought of, but didn't quite put them down on paper yet. So I'll get to them in a second. But let me just go over some of the little stuff that I've made, because hopefully in end of April, maybe beginning of May, I might be getting into a farmer's market. Well, I know I'll be in it, but it is every second and fourth Thursday of the month. So I picked the summer months, so she said it'll probably be end of April, beginning of May, which I'm excited because I can't wait to sell some of my stuff. But anyway, so I've been market prepping a little bit too. So I made one chubby cat from, this is the Annie Caraway art. I think it's, I don't know if it's her kitten. Not the mini kitten, but the medium-sized one. So I made a black and white one of those, which I do have to make. I have to make more cats. But anyway, so I made those. I made, and I can't remember who this designer is, and I'm so sorry, but I made 5 of these little chicks in an egg, which this is the new yarn from Loops and Threads, or not Loops and Threads, I'm sorry, Big Twist Fluff, which I love this yarn. So anyway, I made 5 little chicks in eggs. Also market prepping. Actually, today I made 2 little purple sea turtles. So I made those. Earlier this week, staying on the sea turtles, I made 2 in this color, like a green, and then one in this darker green, which I used Premier Parfait Plush for the 2 greens, which I haven't used that in a while, so it's kind of washing this green out. But I made a couple of these, which I designed this too, this pattern. So I'm going to put this up on my Instagram and Ko-fi shop as a free pattern, but not until the end of the month. So, this will be another free pattern. So I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I also designed a frog pattern, which, I mean, you can get this anywhere. You can get like a very similar looking frog anywhere. So I made 2 of these in the chartreuse color from Premier Yarns, the Parfait Plush. And in that darker, I think this is called seaweed green, I made 3 of these. What else did I market prep this week? I made some of these little dinosaurs. So, these patterns are by, I believe, Nooks Hooks, and they are free patterns on Instagram. This is her baby Bronto, and I think this is like, I think she just says it's a no-so dinosaur, or like baby dino or something like that. So I made 1, 2 of the Brontosaurus, and then I made 3 of the dinosaurs. 2 in blue, 1 in purple. I really liked these, and I was like, these are really quick to make up. So I was like, let me prep some of these, which I might make more of these too. I don't know yet. It just depends on how good they sell. So, as much as market prepping goes, that's what I made market prep wise. So, and I keep saying so, I'm so sorry. I need to get better on the camera. I just do. I need to start saying different things. But I regress. So, what else did I make this week? I bought Alpaca Patterns Easter frog. So this is the frog in a duck hat, which I thought was super, super cute. I made one of these. I also did make a farmer frog too, but it's in my bag, so...
Hi.
Hello? I'm back. So I think I was showing you the frog in a duck hat. I bought the... I believe this designer is Alpaca Patterns. So I bought her Easter frog pattern pack, which it comes with like the frog with the bunny ears, the frog with the duck hat, and a farmer frog, which I did make a farmer frog too. If I have a picture, I'll post it here. I didn't want to dig through my bags to find it, but I did make a farmer frog too, which is really, really cute. Anyway, so I made one of these frogs. I don't know what I'm going to charge for it yet. I don't know. I'm thinking... I don't know. We'll see. I'm thinking 15, but I'm not sure. If anybody like sells those, let me know what you guys charge for them, because I have no idea what I'm going to charge. Okay, so this next one. This was one that I was really excited to get, which I just bought her horse snuggler pattern too. This is by Loops and Knots Crochet, which she is here on YouTube too. How stinking cute is this cow? So I absolutely love her patterns. Her patterns are some of my favorite. Absolutely love them. I make them all the time. She is so talented. Super talented. So I made one of the cow snugglers. And like I said, I just bought her horse snuggler that just came out too. I don't know what the horse's name is. I can't remember. But I just bought it too, and I need to make one of them. So I made this out of Posh. So, I mean, it's pretty good sized for being out of Posh. Like, I don't even know how big this would be if you made it out of burnout blanket. Or like a blanket yarn. I don't know. But I probably will make one. Someday. Okay, so now on to what else I've been pattern designing. So I designed the Gabby doll. I came up with the baby turtle. I did the frog, but the frog was just kind of like a whatever, you know, little frog. It was just for me to prep for markets, because those do sell. I have been working on 2 bigger patterns. So I have a mini horse pattern out now that you can purchase, but I wanted to make bigger horses. So I have patterns in mind that I've been designing. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna call each series, but like I think I'm gonna like put my little ones as like the mini series. These ones are like splooters or whatever. I think I'm gonna call them the Cuddle series, because they're like they're the laying down version. I also have a version where I make the body and the head is separate, and then you sew the head on so that it can almost like sit. Because I love a good sitting up. I love a good... If you know me, or if you try and get to know me on here, I love a floppy, I mean just legs flopping kind of stuffed animal. Love it. that is one of my favorite kind of plushies, is where the legs are floppy, they flop all over, or they can sit or lay. So I love a good laying plushie, and I love a good sitting plushie. But I have not quite perfected the sitting version of the horse yet. So I have the mini horse. I made this laying down version, which I think I'm going to call, like I said, I'm going to call it my cuddle version. Cuddle version of my horse, and it's bigger. So,
Hey.
I think this one's name is going to be Hope the Horse. My youngest son is home, and he just wants to show me all of the games that he has on his iPad, and he wants to download more games. I don't know. Anyway, so I was talking about Hope the Horse. So this one is going to be called Hope the Horse, which I think she turned out really cute. Now here's my dilemma, is that there's a ton of horse patterns out there, and there's like a ton of laying horses. I don't know. Like, should I publish my patterns? I don't want people to like look at my patterns and say, oh, you know, you're copying off of somebody, because that's been a thing that's going around lately. I don't know. Same with the other pattern that I'm going to show you that I made. I mean, I don't know. Should I put them up for purchase, or should I just keep making them myself for my own, you know? I don't know. We'll see. My mini ones are different than these, so, but these I'm like, do they look too similar to other people's patterns, even though they're not the same? I don't know. But anyway, this is my Hope the Horse. I used Premier Chanel Brights for the body and the hooves. This is actually the new Michaels. What is it called? Grande Ombre for the face. I used that because that was just something that I had laying around, so I used it for the facial features. And this is Peacock. It's called Peacock from Hobie Yarns. It's their Peacock yarn. It's almost like a faux fur yarn for the mane and tail. So I designed her. And then the next design that I'm going to show you, which I'm going to say is another one, like, I'm like, I don't know if I should put it out there or not, but I'm proud of them, and I know that I will keep making them for myself. But you see tons of dragon patterns. I'm already just going to tell you what it is. I made 2 dragons within yesterday and today. And here is the first one. I made this out of Big Twist Baby Bear, so it is a really cute size. This is also a pattern that I designed, but like I said, you see dragons all the time in this style. Even though it's something that I came up with, you know what I mean, in my own mind, it's not any other pattern, because I have dragon patterns and it's not similar to any of them. But I don't know. You guys give me your take on if you would sell your own pattern too, even though, or should I put these up for a tester call or a pattern, you know, so that people can purchase them?
Hi.
I don't know. Where was I at? Anyway, let me know if I should go about publishing my patterns, both for the horse and this lovely dragon, which does not have a name. But I thought that these were really cute. And like my wings look different than any other dragon that I've ever seen. I mean, my dragon has 4 horns instead of just 2. But they're, you know, like your normal looking horns. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. And of course they're in like this floppy, you know, floppy leg version. I don't know. Anyway, this is the first dragon that I made, which is, like I said, out of the Big Twist Baby Bear. In, I think, powdered sugar. And then this might be an old one from Joanne, because I still have some laying around, and I think it was just called light gray. There's that one. And the last thing that I made, like I said, so I made 2 dragons, and I absolutely love this one. So I showed you the one dragon. I don't want to show you this one right away. But I absolutely love this one. And this was the first draft of my dragon pattern design. So I made it all in black with black faux fur yarn down the back. Wait until you see this one. Like, I mean, he's gorgeous. I just absolutely love this. And I really wanted to keep this one for myself. But I'm like, I cannot keep the things that I make. Anyway. So, what I did was put this on my Palmstreet, which, I mean, I can link that down below too, because that is where I've been selling most of my plushies at. I put this on my Palmstreet up for auction, and it's going to be sold. There's already been one bid on it, so this one, I wanted to make this video before this one went to its forever home. But I absolutely love this. I mean, he is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I like how I did the wings. Now this one, like I said, was the first draft. So I did the wings a little different on the second one. But really the only thing different was that I didn't do the back loop only on the wings, the wing pieces. Now these are a labor of love to make, which any dragon is, because you got to make the whole body, the legs. You have to make all of the legs first. They are crocheted in the round as you crochet the whole head and the body together. The wings are made separately, the horns are made separately, so you have to sew on both sets of horns, which are the big horns and the small horns, even though, like, on this dragon they look like, kind of like ears, but they're actually like a second set of horns. So, like, on this one you can kind of tell a little differently, you know, because I made them in the horn color, the white. So you make them, and then the wings are actually 4 pieces. Because I didn't want to make wings, you know, like the turtle fins. Like a lot of dragons, they have like, or like crochet patterns, they have where you make it all in one big circle and then you fold it in half and crochet through both sides. Almost like a turtle fin. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make them a little different. So so these, let me show you, I'll show you on the little dragon. You make them in rows, and you make the first 2 pieces, and then you make piece 2, which then you lay the first piece on top of the second piece For this one, I took the gray color and crocheted them together, just single crocheted them around. I mean, these are a labor of love to make. So I don't know. Like, it took me a minute to make this pattern. It took me almost a week to write and decide what I wanted to do on the pattern. The body, I already knew what I was going to do. The wings were my dilemma. Like, I was like, how do I want to make these wings? Which I think I finally perfected it. Anyway, like I said, let me know. Should I post these patterns? Like, should I have a pattern tester call? And should I put these patterns up for sale? I don't know. I mean, like I said, there's so many dragon patterns and so many horse patterns and so many animal patterns. Like, it's like they're bound to start looking like one another. You know what I mean? Like one designer to another designer. But I promise you, these are completely different than any other dragon pattern that I have, at least. I don't know. You tell me. Let me know. Tell me in the comments what I should do. But anyway, so I have a lot of big things that I made this week. A lot of little things that I made this week. Like I said, my Gabby pattern's available, so if you guys wanted to put a lot of big makes this week, have a lot of little makes. So, I got a lot of stuff. I got a turtle pattern coming out on the 31st of March. My Gabby pattern's out if you guys like Gabby's Dollhouse and want to get that free pattern. Other than that, that's about it. And I guess I will see you guys next week. Hopefully I will start posting more videos because I do want to make a community and show you guys what I've been making. Because, I mean, like, I make cool things, I think, and I want to share them with people. You know, a lot of the times people don't get, you don't get to see people's art, and I want to show you guys my art, and I like to watch what other people make. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.